it's Melanie. Happy Monday. So today I am going to take you through the Sephora Clean Fragrance Sampler that I picked up during the last 20% off sale that Sephora had. I was really excited to see this particular set because every fragrance in here, in this Clean Fragrance Sampler, is cruelty free. All of these are also free of sulfates, parabens, phthalates, formaldehyde, and more. I don't know exactly what more there would be. But really the most important thing for me with this particular set is that all of the fragrances are cruelty free. Sephora has a vast, huge array of perfumes, and while I still have a lot of non-cruelty free perfumes in my collection, going forward I am trying to purchase exclusively cruelty-free products. For me, I don't necessarily find it offensive that a parent company might be involved in some kind of way, but my criteria is that the brand itself, like the brand, the 7 Virtues, is cruelty-free. I'm not saying these guys are owned by a parent company or anything like that, but just as an example. So I also receive a lot of perfumes as gifts, and while I try to tell most of my friends and family about my cruelty-free stance, I don't expect everyone to necessarily remember that when they're buying me a gift. And people know I'm a sucker for fragrance. You guys know I'm a sucker for fragrance. I am obsessed with everything home fragrance, everything personal fragrance, pretty much everything that I use with the exception of my skincare on my face. I try to make sure that there is fragrance in, like my body care products, because I like to smell good. I don't need my face to smell good, and obviously fragrances can be irritating to the skin, especially on the face, so it's not good to put the fragrance there, but everywhere else, make it scented. I love to smell good. And this particular set I thought was a really great deal. I want to say this was $65. And there are several different perfumes that you get to try within this set. And today I'm going to take you guys through each of the scents. I am going to pull them up on the Sephora website, and we're gonna run through, and I'm just gonna read you the descriptions and give you guys my thoughts and let you know kind of what my favorites are. So if you like similar scents to what I normally tend to go for, it might give you an idea of some perfumes to check out. Also, this particular set being $65, it's a really great deal because you do receive there's actually a little coupon that comes in this little slot right here. You get to trade that in for a full size of your perfume of choice. You do have to do it in store. You can't do it online. So before you get this, make sure that the fragrances that you think you may want are actually available at a Sephora near you. So keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and go through. Penny got a hold of my card here, so there's that. But I'm just gonna kind of go through these at random. The first one that I'm gonna talk about is actually one of the more expensive ones in this particular set. So it is the Ellis Brooklyn Myth, and oh no, it totally, sorry. I had all of these pulled up and now they're gone. All right, let's, first off, the full-size bottle to this one is gorgeous. Also, it's $100. So if you really want this Ellis Myth scent, buy this and then only pay $65 instead of $100 for the full size. So you can change this, exchange this with your coupon for the 1.7 ounce of the full size of this. I really like this one a lot. So this one is a mix of jasmine petals and tiger orchid. There are also notes of musk, liquid musk, sounds kind of weird, and white cedar wood. It is a sophisticated fragrance for the senses. You guys, this is really nice. I kind of am actually tempted to buy another one of these to get the full size of this. I was really surprised by this one. I didn't think this would be one of the ones that would stand out to me as much as it has, but it's beautiful. It is a floral. Sephora puts this in the just floral category, but I would actually put it in like a warm, maybe slightly spicy floral. It's so beautiful, you guys. You can definitely get that orchid note in here as well, but it's the jasmine that really comes through. And there is that kind of earthy woodiness of the white cedar wood, but it's pretty. It is definitely a floral, but it's warm and comforting and inviting. It's actually a really nice floral for fall, I feel like. I almost shoved that like up my nose, didn't I? It smells so good, you guys. This one lasts on me so long throughout the day. I'm really thinking that I want the full size of this. So I think I'm gonna pick another one of those up. I need to make sure that I don't think I've seen this one in store, but I'm gonna look into that because I'm very curious now. Okay, next, let's talk about the one that I actually changed my little coupon in for the full size. This is the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. You guys have heard me mention this in the in my Friday favorites and flops. So let's pull this up so I can give you guys all the notes. But you know what this reminded me of is, do you guys remember Vanilla Fields? If you were an early 90s, like if you were in middle school or high school in the early 90s, do you remember wearing Vanilla Fields? I feel like this is slightly reminiscent of that. I love this scent, you guys. So the full size is $79. So I saved a little bit by going this route here with this kit. So this is in the warm and spicy family. This is a gourmand scent. This says that it has key notes of pear, rose, and vanilla. Oh, you guys, it's so nice. There is that little bit of pear in there. You can definitely smell it. But this is a warm, comforting, like vanilla cashmere type of scent almost. It is absolutely to die for. One thing I will say that is just a little bit of a negative with this one, and I don't mind it because I can just reapply. This doesn't last the longest on me, but this smells incredible with my own personal body chemistry. That's what's nice about these is you never know how your body is going to react with a fragrance. I have had some perfumes turn sour on me. But this one here, I feel like vanilla in general just does really well with my personal body chemistry. And this one is just so beautiful, you guys. If you can sniff this out at your local Sephora, I highly, highly recommend checking it out. It is also a very neutral fragrance. It's not something that I feel like people would get a headache from, you know, like this is not the perfume that is going to enter the room before you do. This one might, the myth may, but the Vanilla Woods just kind of comes in with you. It is just a warm blanket of vanilla goodness. It's so good, you guys. I cannot say enough good things about this. As far as that rose note, it is very faint. Really, it's more of the vanilla that comes through with this, and it's warm, slightly spicy, but not in like the cinnamon spicy kind of way, just warm and seductive and like a really great date night kind of scent. This one is absolutely delightful. If I haven't convinced you yet, I'm really bummed about that because it's so good. I just think everyone needs to try this one. Okay, let's look up the Layla Lou by Rosie Jane. So, Layla Lou. It's a cute name, right? That would actually be a really cute name for a little girl, is Layla Lou. I really like the bottle that this comes in. It's just a very simple, clean, like classic design. So this, the full size of this retails for $65. So this is a fruity floral. This has notes of pear, jasmine, and fresh cut grass. This is very fresh. This to me is a total, like, it's a total spring scent, spring and summer. If you really like florals, this is one to try. That jasmine is very predominant in here. I work a lot with jasmine in the spring and early summer. I will incorporate jasmine vine into like cascading bouquets that I do. I'm a wedding florist if you're new. And this has that really beautiful jasmine note in it that just stands out more than anything. Honestly, if you love floral scents and you like really pretty scents, like very girly feminine, this is it. This would be a beautiful bridal perfume. If you are getting married next spring or summer, look into this one. This one also lasts quite a while, so as far as lasting power goes, this one is gorgeous. I'm telling you, if you're getting married, if you have jasmine in your bouquet at all, you should get this because it would pair beautifully with your bridal bouquet. Really, really love this one. All right, this is called Phlur, and this is by Hanami. So let's look this one up. I have to admit that this one was not necessarily my favorite, although I do like the, wait, come back. Phlur, nope, that's the wrong one. I want Hanami. There we go. It's the brand name is actually Phlur. The name is Hanami. Sorry, I screwed that up. Okay, so this is a fresh aquatic. This has notes of fig, white florals, and sandalwood. I'm gonna spray this one again just because, yeah, I didn't like this one. You know what this kind of reminds me a little bit? It's not that I don't like it, it's just my least favorite. This reminds me a little bit of Cool Water by Davidoff. Do you guys remember? Again, let's go back to like the late 90s, early 2000s with fragrance. I wore Cool Water a lot, and now for some reason I can't stand it. This has that same type of aquatic note to it. I am just not an aquatic note person. In home fragrance or in personal fragrance, this actually smells a little bit masculine to me. If you're looking for a good unisex type of fragrance, I feel like this is a good one to check out. But this definitely it does have floral notes, but I feel like that sandalwood and that kind of watery, salty air mist type of vibe that this imparts is just, it's not my favorite. So for me, this is one that I wouldn't like, but again, if you still like Cool Water, I feel like you should check that one out. All right, another really nice clean scent is, so this one is from Clean. Clean is the brand. But this is Reserve. Okay, let's look this up. Clean. Reserve, there we go. Once again, I like the bottle. On this one, Reserve Skin, sorry. We need to go beyond just Reserve. Reserve Skin. I wanna show you guys the bottle again. And this is another spendy one. This is $98 for the full size, so good deal there. So this is a warm and spicy. This is in the warm and sweet gourmands. So what you're getting from this is fresh musk, copaiba oil, which I don't know what that is. I didn't think to look it up before recording this video, but it is eco-conscious and sustainably sourced copaiba oil. Copaiba oil. I promise I will look that up after this video and put it in the description box. Okay, I do have to spray this one again. I need to find an area where it's not going to compete with something. You know what? I think I only used this one once because this was another one that I didn't love. I think it's nice. This one gets some solid reviews though. So I think for me that musk note is just way too strong. And I'm not getting as much of like that gourmand note that I like. It does have that like salty praline note in here for sure. It might be the Copabia. Well, okay, so here it has it spelled two different ways on the Sephora website. So maybe that's what I'm messing up here. They have it Copabia and then Copaiba. What is it, Sephora? I'll have to look it up. But yeah, it just is not doing it for me. It's not, but it's a beautiful bottle. They say that this is a floral musk. And I really think that that musk maybe is what is throwing it off for me. A lot of times, companies will mix musk with gourmand notes, and it either works really well or it doesn't. In this case, I don't think, to my nose, this doesn't work. But I do think this is, again, another kind of nice unisex fragrance. So these two here, I feel like if you wanted to share a fragrance with your partner, this might be the one to do it with. So I'm setting those two aside as my not necessarily favorites. Okay, let's do Skylar Isle. This is really nice. This is a very fresh scent. Let's do Isle. Let's pull this up. Skylar Isle. I have used other Skylar perfumes. I have Capri and I have Arrow, and I really like these, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful scents. Again, very similar packaging to the Rosie Jane perfume bottle, so you can see they're almost exactly identical. So full size of this is $78. This is a fresh aquatic. This is actually an aquatic that I like because it's not super heavy on that like salty air type note. This has notes of cardamom, bergamot, and sandalwood. This is a clean, fresh scent that I think would be great during the summertime when you're not necessarily looking for something that is really heavy floral or, you know, like super like candy type of scent, like Prada candy or something like that. It's not sweet. It's just a very clean, basic kind of summer scent. And it kind of has that vibe of like being outdoors, either being at the ocean, being by the pool, like just outside, the sun is shining. If you're a summer person, happiness is in the air for you. It's not necessarily for me, but this is really nice. And one thing I will say for these Skylar fragrances is they last a very long time. They have good lasting power. I think my personal favorite is probably the Arrow, which is kind of a warmer, spicier scent. Capri is another fragrance kind of like this, where it's that like outside, beachy, like summery vibe type of feeling. So check out Skylar Isle if you're looking for something like that. And then the last one is the Maison Louise Marie No. 4 Bois de Balancourt. So let's see. I think, did I say bois right? I think I did. Bois. I did actually take French for 1 year in high school, and then I switched over to Spanish. Okay, so this is a warm woods. This has notes of sandalwood, vetiver, and amberwood. This is a really nice scent for the upcoming fall and winter season. This is spicy, you guys. It's warm, it's inviting. It's another one of those fragrances that when you're wearing it, like it definitely evokes like a very specific time of year for me. This is like late fall, all the leaves are gone, it's raining, you're in front of like a fire, just relaxing, cozy. It's a romantic scent, but I don't think it's like overly like overpowering or smells too like musty or musky in any kind of way, but it does have like some muskiness to it. I mean, that sandalwood definitely comes through, as does the vetiver. I would think this would actually also be kind of a nice unisex scent. I will say there are several fragrances in here that, like, if Craig wore this, I wouldn't think twice about it. And this is another one of those. It's nice. Definitely a little bit more masculine and just very specific to, like, that cold time of year in my eyes. Like, this makes me want to put on a scarf and boots. It's really nice. This is not one that I would want the full size of though, but I think I would totally get this in like a rollerball or something like that. So yeah, these would be your 3 kind of unisex scents in here. The Phlur Hanami, the Clean Reserve Skin, and the Maison Louise Bois de Belincourt. And then these are your more girly, your more, I guess, my type of fragrances, like just warm, kind of musky, or like warm floral type scents. So for me, I think this Ellis Brooklyn Myth needs to come home in the full size. I think I'm gonna have to get another one of these and cash it in. So. And Vanilla Woods, I cannot recommend that enough. Even though the lasting power isn't crazy, it's just so good, and it reminds me so much of Vanilla Woods. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you are looking for a cruelty-free fragrance gift for somebody and you're not quite sure what they would like, give this kit as a gift. I feel like it is such a great gift, especially with the holidays coming up. And the fact that they can choose their own after testing a few of these, I think is such a great thing. So anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch. I'll go ahead and link this down below at Sephora. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.